Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great Christmas or great Christmases and a good New Year's Eve. So welcome to our first class of 2023. So we've got a bit of yoga. Yeah, let's get started. So I'd like you to start lying down. So find a comfortable position and then take your focus onto your breathing. So we'll start with those nice full deep breaths in and out. So each deep breath in, we're drawing it down towards the stomach, allowing the stomach to rise. And as you breathe out, just allow the stomach to drop back down again. Then we'll take one more deep breath in. As you breathe out, so take the arms overhead. If you can, we're going to interlace the fingers. And we're going to reach out to the whole length of the body. So point the toes, reach the hands as far away from the head as we can, just making ourselves as long as possible. Just hold here. Focus on those nice deep breaths as we hold that stretch. We'll take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're just going to release that stretch. We can release the arms. And breathing down to around shoulder height. Then here I expand the legs, so bring the feet to the floor. Keeping the shoulders down. We're just going to gently lower the knees to the right. Take them as low to the floor as you really can. We'll gently come back to the center and out to the left. So just going to gently take those knees from side to side, keeping the shoulders down as you do. And then if this movement is feeling good today, and you'd like to add that little extra in, next time we drop the knees to the right, we can try and take the left knee up towards the right elbow, still keeping the shoulders down. We can do the same as we drop the knees to the left, right knee towards the left elbow, but if that feels too much, don't worry, please just stick to taking those knees gently from side to side. And there's one more option if we feel we can. We can try and extend the leg, taking the toes out towards the fingertips. But again, if that feels too much, don't worry. Just stick at taking the knee towards the elbow, gently dropping those knees from side to side. Whichever option feels right for you today. Last time to each side. Then we can ease back to the centre. From here, we're going to lift the legs, take hold of the shin, just rolling these gently in towards us. And we'll bring it up, moving into the ankles by pointing and flexing the feet, so draw the toes towards the shins and push them away again. We'll add a few circles into the ankles too. So we're still pointing and flex the feet, we'll gently circle the one way. And change direction, circle the feet back the other way. And we'll ease back to the centre. From here, I'll draw the knees a little bit closer in towards the chest. And then if we can, we're going to take the feet towards the ceiling. Right, we'll try and take hold of the inside or the outside of the feet. If we can't reach the feet, don't worry, we can take hold of the ankles or the shins. We're trying to get the thighs as close to parallel to the floor as we can, as close to a 90-degree bend at the knee, if we feel as possible. And we'll just hold here. We'll take a nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently release. And we'll hug the knees back in towards us. And then from here we can take the hands to the back of the thighs, and if you feel comfortable too, we're just going to gently rock along on the spot. Slowly bring ourselves towards a seated position. If that doesn't feel comfortable though, please just gently bring yourself to a seated position. If we are happy to, we're going to build that little bit of momentum up. And once we feel we've got enough momentum, we can release the thighs and either rock on to a seated position, or if we can, into a squat. But it doesn't matter which one, because from either we're going to come around on all fours. So bring the hands down and we'll step the legs back. Here we've got our hands on the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and we're just going to bring some movement to the back of the body. So as you breathe out, I touch your spine up towards the ceiling. And then as you breathe in, we'll arch the spine the other way, pushing the chest down towards the floor. And just go in time with your own breath, so if it feels more comfortable to have your breath the other way, that's absolutely fine. We just want to focus on getting as much movement to the back of the body as we feel we can. One more time each way. We'll hold to the center. And from here, I like to look out over the right shoulder. As you do, we're going to try and take that shoulder back towards the hips. So we squeeze down the right side of the body, get a bit of a stretch down the left. Then we'll come back to the center. We'll do the same, looking out over the left shoulder. Just hit that shoulder back towards the hip. And then back to the center again. We'll just do that a couple of times to each side. Last time each way. And we'll hold to the center. Here, I like to lift the right hand, and we're going to lift it up towards the ceiling. So we're going to rotate out to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the hand back down. We'll do the same with the left. Left hand up towards the ceiling, rotating to the left. And we'll gently bring the hand back down. One more time to each side. Good. Bring the hand back down. Last time to the left. And we'll bring the hand back to the floor. Okay. And then here we're going to turn on our mat. So we're going to face towards the long edge of the mat. Then we're going to take the knees as wide as we feel comfortable to. We want to take the feet out to the sides. And we're trying to set up so the knees and ankles stay in line with each other. Now, so just take the knees as wide as you can. Once you find that position, we're going to ease down onto the forearms. And then we're just going to hold here. So you focus on those nice deep breaths. If you can, try and squeeze the knees into the ground. So just activate those muscles through the hips and thighs a little bit more. If that feels much, just gently relax them. If you can, we can keep that squeeze, focusing on those deep breaths. Take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we can gently ease back up. And we can bring the knees back in. Then we'll turn back on our mats, and we'll sink into child's pose. We'll just push the hips back towards the heels, release the arms out in front of you, and just sink as far into the floor as you feel you can. We'll gently ease up onto all fours. And we'll set the toes under. We're going to lift the knees, we're going to push the hips back and up into a down dog. So here the heels can be lifted, we can have a little bit of a bend in the knees, but the hips are high, we're trying to push the chest towards the thighs so we get a nice flat back. We'll bend the legs, so I set the feet forwards, hands together, so we come into a forward fold. In our forward fold, slight bend in the knees, relaxing arms and shoulders out to hang heavy, don't worry if the hands don't touch the floor. Then keep them heavy. There's R2, which can slowly roll up to the spine. Making our way up to standing. Right, circle the arms overhead. Bring the palms together. And we'll go we're going to a back bend, so we're going to arch backwards. As we do, really focus on that squeeze to the back of the legs and the glutes. So we look after the lower back. Breath in. As you breathe out, we can release the back bend, release the arms, allow them to come down to our sides, allow them to go heavy. Then we're just going to take a long stride back down the mat with the right foot. And I want you to be able to bring the heels to the floor. We're going to keep a slight bend in the left leg. Like I said, right heel to the floor, the foot can either be parallel with the edge of the mat or at a slight angle, or the hips pointing towards the narrow edge of the mat. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, start to tip forward from the hips. We'll bring the hands down onto the left shin. If that's enough, we're going to hold it here. With that right heel still pressed into the ground, or if you feel you can, reach the hands towards the ankle, whilst even taking the hands down towards the floor. Wherever we're reaching to, the right heel doesn't lift. Keep that slight bend in the left leg, and let's squeeze through the legs. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently ease back up to standing. And then we'll step the right foot forwards. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So take the left arm, right back with the left foot. And again, we want to be able to bring the heels to the floor. The foot can either be square with the edge of the mat or at a slight angle. A little bit of a bend in the right leg. The hips pointing towards the narrow end of the mat. Keeping the left heel pressed into the ground. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we'll tip forwards, hands onto the shin. And again, if that's enough, we'll hold it here, or if we feel we can maybe reach that a little bit further towards the ankle, or hands to the floor. Wherever we're reaching to, the left heel stays pressed into the ground, slight bend in that right leg.
Running out of love.
Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to ease up to standing. And then we can step back, forwards again. So we're going to take another long stride down that. This time we're going to turn. So we're taking the feet wide, so we're coming into a nice wide stance. A little bit of a bend in the knees. We'll relax those arms and shoulders down to hang heavy. Drop the chin down to the chest. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So again, that's a slight bend in the knees. Let go to the arms and shoulders, and we're just rolling as far towards the floor as we feel we can. Don't worry if the hands don't touch the floor. Now from here we're going to walk the hands across towards the right ankle if we can. So we need to take hold of the ankle or the shin, but don't grab the knee. Then we're just going to try and draw the head as close towards the right shin as we feel we can. Hold it there. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we'll ease back to the centre. And we'll do the same, walking across towards the left ankle. Do take hold of the ankle or the shin, but not the knee. And then drawing the head as close towards that shin as we feel we can. Hold it there. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently ease to the centre. Relax those arms and shoulders, allow them to hang heavy. Keeping those arms heavy, we'll slowly start to roll up to standing. From here we're going to sit the feet back together down the front end of the mat. And we'll bring the hands behind us, eyes to interlaced fingers. Here we're going to pull the hands down, straighten the arms out. If that's enough, we're just going to hold it there. If we want a little bit more, we can pull the hands away from the body to get a little bit of a deeper stretch to the chest and shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, release those hands in towards us. And then we'll relax the arms and shoulders, allow them to hang heavy. Then we're going to drop the chin to the chest, a little bit of a bend in the knees. We'll roll as far towards the floor as we feel we can. Again, don't worry if the hands don't touch the floor. Just allow those arms to hang heavy. We'll bend the legs to take the hands to the floor. We're going to step the feet back and push the hips up. So we come into our down dog. So again, heels can be lifted, a little bit of bend in the knees, but the hips are up high, we're pushing the chest towards the thighs. We'll lift up to the toes, we're going to roll our weight forwards, coming through into a plank position as we do. We'll lower the knees to the floor. Keep the elbows close to the ribs, we'll lower the upper body down to the ground. And we're going to come into a small back bend, so we draw the shoulder blades back in together. We're going to squeeze through the whole back of the body, so through the bum, the back of the legs. Lifting the chest as high off the floor as we can without pushing the hands into the ground. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pushing the lower to the floor. We'll push back up onto all fours. We'll tuck the toes under. We're going to lift the knees, pushing hips back and up into our down dog. And we'll bend the legs. And I like to step the left foot forwards, trying to take it outside the hands. So we come into a lunge position. If need be, we can lower the right knee to the floor. Whether the knees lifted or not, we're going to squeeze the legs. So whether the knees down or up, keep that squeeze to the legs. And we're going to add in a rotation, so keeping that squeeze, we're going to take the left hand up towards the ceiling, so we look out over the left thigh. Again, if it's too much of the knee lifted, we can lower the knee to the floor. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we'll bring the hand back down. And then we can step the foot back, pushing the hips back up into our down dog. We'll do the same thing on the other side, so we'll bend the legs and step the right foot forwards. Try and take it outside the hands so we come into that lunge position. If need be, the left knee can come down. But either way, we squeeze those legs. We want to keep that squeeze to the legs. We're going to take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to lift the right hand this time. So we had our rotation on this side, looking out at that right thigh. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we'll bring the hand down, and then we'll step the foot back, pushing the hips up, so we come back into our down dog. We'll lift onto the toes, we're on our way forwards, coming through into a plank position. Then either on the knees or toes, keep the elbows close. We're gently lower, all the way to the floor. Then from here, to bend the right leg, so we bring the heel up behind us. We'll take hold of the ankle and we'll draw the heel in, and we'll hold it there. We'll take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently release. Then we'll swap sides. So bend the left leg this time, bring the heel up behind us, taking hold of the ankle. We'll take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently release. Now the foot's come down to the floor. We'll bring the hands back next to the ribs. And we'll draw the shoulder blades back and together, squeeze into the back body. Either come into that small back bend that we did before, or if we can, we can lift into a larger one. But either way, we draw the shoulder blades together, bring a squeeze to the whole back of the body, to the bum, the back of the legs. And we can tuck the toes under, push the hips back, and up into our down dog. Then from here we'll lift onto the toes, we're going to bend the legs, which will lower the knees down to the floor. And we can sit back into child's pose, just releasing the arms out in front of us. Seek this spine to the floor as you feel we can. And we'll gently make our way back onto all fours. And however it feels comfortable, we're going to make our way through to a seated position, where we can take the legs out in front of us. Keeping the left leg straight, we're going to bend the right one, bring the foot flat to the floor, either inside, or if we can, we're going to step it over the leg. And we'll use the left arm to hug the knee in towards as we twist it as far over the right shoulder you can, sitting up nice. And as we do, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we'll gently untwist. We'll release the leg. We'll do the same thing going the other way. So we'll set the right leg straight, we'll bend the left arm foot flat to the floor, either inside the leg, or if we can, we'll step it over. We use the right arm to hug me in towards us this time. Do twists to make us far over the left shoulder as we can, sitting up nice and tall as we do. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently untwist, we can release the leg. And then just find a comfortable position. We have some relaxation to finish with. So once you've found a comfortable position, start to take your focus onto your breathing. And we should take those nice deep breaths in and out. With each nice deep breath in, you want to draw it back down towards the stomach. Allow the stomach to rise. And then as you breathe out, just allow the stomach to drop back down again. And if you want to, you can just take your focus down towards your lower body. Maybe curl the toes down. And just start to squeeze through all the muscles in the lower body, through your calves, the thighs, the glutes. And just squeeze and build that tension through all those muscles, holding it there. And your next deep breath out, just let go of all that tension in the lower body. Your legs seem a little bit heavier into the floor, and the feet might just drop out to the side. Now we can do the same thing with the upper body, so if you want to engage the hands into fists, you just start to squeeze through all those muscles in the arms, the shoulders, all the way through into the back of the neck, and you'll just squeeze and build the tension. Holding that tension there. And then on the next deep breath out, just let go of all that tension. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears, and the arms just sink a little bit heavier into the floor. And just take your focus back onto your breathing. And with the next few deep breaths out, just see if you can let go of any excess tension you might be holding on to. Allow yourself to sink a little bit heavier into the floor. And just slowly start to bring some awareness back towards the body. So just wiggle the fingers, maybe wiggle the toes. Maybe just wiggle a few small circles to the wrists and ankles. And if you want to change position, please do. Maybe hug the knees in towards you, maybe roll onto your side. Whatever feels good to you. And then slowly make your way back to a seated position. And from here, we'll just take a nice deep breath in. As you do, just allow your arms to drift overhead. And as you breathe out the top, just relax your shoulders and circle the arms back. And do that one more time, nice deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders and circle the arms back and down. Awesome work, guys. I hope you enjoyed that yoga. Any questions, any problems, please just let me know. But I hope you guys have had a fantastic start to your new year. Hope you have a fantastic 2023. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon.